So, little situation this morning. I was hoeing some dollar weed off the beans because we got some new beans growing up here for the summer, second harvest. And I come around here and heard a thump-bitty thump, 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 thump. I looked over here and we have dates all over the ground. Dates, real dates. I've never seen dates like this before. I've never seen dates before, apparently. This blew my mind. So I call myself watching these dates, and I've been watching this bunch of dates right here. And just noticed yesterday, okay, yeah, these look about ready. I need to check on those. That bottom bunch right there. The top bunch is a little further away. But if we come around to this side, look at this. Oh my goodness. There are ripe dates all over up there. There's another bunch up here that's going to be ripe soon. I know there's two other bunches on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 5 or 6 harvests. So I'm not going to climb a ladder out here. It's kind of precarious up in here. I'm not going to climb a ladder while I'm here by myself. Mrs. Bowtie already went to work, and so I called a friend, and my friend is on his way. I'm going to get everything set up, but I've arranged a harvesting method. You see there's an 1.5 inch PVC pipe sticking up in the area that I'm going to drop them through. They're going to go into this tray, and my friend is going to help me keep them spread out in there so that they'll be laid out flat. And there's the ladder. I'm going to get the ladder set up before my friend gets here too. So I sound a little hoarse. Of course, I'm out of breath, but I just got over COVID a few days ago. So I'm still got a little congestion as associated with that. But I'm mainly out of breath because of getting everything ready here. The dates have to be laid out to season or dry or whatever. And so I'm going to be climbing the ladder, harvesting the ones that are not damaged, which I'm hoping there's enough up there. Now that I know, the next batch will be a lot better. But I'm going to lay them out on this parchment paper. There's actually porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles underneath there. And we're going to lay them out on this parchment paper. And I forget, I'm going to have to do research. I can't remember if it's 24 hours or if it's a week or whatever, but we'll find out. But needless to say, the sheer excitement of this has just rendered me breathless. Whew. I've been running around. I got the ladder out. I stuck that wheelbarrow under there to maybe catch some. I don't know. I've never harvested dates before. I've never seen dates harvested. I've never seen this many dates in my life, I don't think. This is just kind of, yeah, blowing me away. So we are about to have some. One of my neighbors said that we might get like 50 pounds of dates off of this thing. So looking at that, I believe it. I mean, what? Holy cow. Now, and the interesting thing is this newer bunch, this is the newest bunch. That bunch has progressed a lot faster than these others. The one that's, the big one we're about to harvest, that actually flowered back in February. This thing here flowered just a month or two ago. And this thing's gonna be ready in a month. So obviously when they flower later, they get ready faster. But I did notice something else that was kind of exciting, completely unrelated. I know, rabbit hole. 2 of the grapevines have actually found the arbor. This one here This one will probably be my star performer because it's already climbing strong. This one here is just getting its legs around it. And this one down here, I think this last one is the one that's gonna find its way. These other few in the middle, they're not doing that great. They're not strong like these. But this one, you'll notice there's like 3 other vines back there that are looking for something to climb. And I'm gonna have to probably trim one and trim that shorter one. I don't know. Problem is, this arbor is not big enough for this many grapevines. It's gonna have this covered, completely covered in like no time, from what I understand. So, I mean, no time in grape years. But this is exciting too. It is just so cool to come out and see things happening. And I mean, the orange tree, check out these oranges. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Rabbit holes all over the place out here. Saw the turtle this morning. That was exciting. Blueberries have new growth everywhere. All right, back to the dates. So I'm trying to develop a clever way for these dates to get down. And this is that PVC pipe that goes up to the top of the tree. Put this clamp on it so that it'll be off a little bit, and they'll roll into here. And my assistant, I'm sitting in a chair here, and my helper can sit here and spread them out. But the dates are supposed to lay flat. They're supposed to be real tender, so I don't know if this PVC pipe is even a good idea. So, yeah, we'll see. But I also have another larger one here ready to go if we need it. I don't think we'll need it, but it's ready. We'll use this one next time. Some of you may remember the acrylic case that I found on the side of the road and had over my peppers for a while. Well, that's what that is under there. So, ladder is set. I am ready to get going. As soon as my helper gets here, harvest time. Sorry if this starts getting a little long. Trying not to make it a very long video, but this is just too exciting, and I thought I better document this. Yeah, so I am pouring sweat here in Destin. Our morning lows aren't getting much below 80 degrees. I think we saw 78 degrees as the lowest low in the past few weeks. And our highest low, I've seen like 89. That's the low. Now, the interesting thing is, because of the water temperatures that are just a few blocks that way, our highs have actually been pretty good. We did have that hot couple of weeks, but I know some of you guys in the south are burning up right now, but the water has kept us around 90, which is very exciting. So hopefully the tomatoes will start producing again. But yeah, these dates, this is the story right now. So had to come inside and cool off for just a second. Got everything set up, ready to go. Cooling off, gonna harvest. I can say one thing about dates though. When they're ready, they be ready. You gotta go. And now I know I'll have a better understanding to watch them and what to watch for. This next batch is getting very close. They are really close, and they look wonderful. And this is Thursday, and so Saturday at the latest, I'm thinking. So that'll be nice because Mrs. Bowtie will be here, and she can call 911 if she needs to. But anyway, let's get this thing underway. I just heard a car pull up. I don't know if it stopped at our house or not. So I'm gonna go see if it's my friend. in case the tube doesn't work, I've got all my harvest pails out here with paper towels down in the bottom of all of them so that we can harvest enough dates to fill the bottom and then pass it down. But you're not supposed to pile the dates because they will bruise or something. That you're supposed to they're supposed to treat them very gingerly. This is what's fallen on the ground so far and that I've cleaned up. That's mostly dates. There's a little bit of mulch in there, but yeah. Oh, and there goes another one. These things are falling like rain. Just trying to stay ahead of them. So we've had the drama of climbing the ladder and picking a lot of dates, and managed to cut the whole branch down. You know you got a good friend if you call them first thing in the morning, say, I have an emergency, my dates need to be harvested, and
I got a date.
and he showed right up. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy.
There's not many people that do that. But yeah, we ended up cutting the whole branch down. Now normally what's supposed to happen is when this branch, after the blooms are out and they're all pollinated and the dates start showing, you're supposed to bag it. And I didn't have bags. I didn't know what to do exactly. You can see they're just falling off. These things are, the ones that are falling off are really ready. We got a bunch already inside. But that looks spent, doesn't it? Anyway, so you put a bag around it so that when it gets to this point, all you have to do is just cut the branch down here, and the whole thing comes down in a bag and you harvest. Set out a table or something comfortable and harvest real good. So we are in business. That's the
Plant that, or you gonna dump it?
it'll be compost. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's stick it, leave it. I'm gonna mow over it,
Oh, okay.
chop it up, and then compost it. So anyway, that's the date harvest video. Hope this didn't get too long, but you can see there's another one coming. Hopefully I'll get this one a little sooner and won't be a panic situation this time. That was fun. Oh, Lordy day. What a morning. There's some of the rejected dates, just nasty because they got nasty. There's the last of the dates sitting underwater. Here in Florida, when you run your tap water, it gets warm. And so I finally got smart and filled the sink, and started just letting the dates sit in the water for a while. But here's the dates I got. This is probably not even a quarter of what's sitting out in the wheelbarrow, wasted on the ground. Next year will be a whole lot better because I'm gonna have bags on these prawns. So I've been doing some research on what to do now. And it's not good. Some of you know I'm a little OCD about some stupid things. And I sat down and watched a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about what to do with these dates now. They're sitting right there on the windowsill. And I watched so many date videos of people saying, oh yes, I have fresh dates, and they're not fresh dates, like fresh dates picked off the tree. That's what I call fresh dates, and they've already been processed, and I need to find out that process. So I found a few videos that I could kind of pick out. They got to sit out for a while, ripen a bit more. Some of them have damaged skin, but I think I'm going to try, see what we can do. Some say it has to sit out for a day. Some say it has to sit out for 5 days. So I have to, it's going to be an experiment, folks. Oh, this is kind of interesting though. I saved this. So you can see this is how they come on my date palm. And that all across the whole thing was covered like that. And obviously, you know, they've fallen off at the bottom, but see how close they are together up here? This is just, I don't know, it's very interesting to me. They're still a little wet. I'm letting them dry now. But videos I saw showed that they were ripened to kind of a brown color. And I don't know what these are going to do. Some were ripened to red. There's hundreds of kinds of dates, and I don't know what kind these are. If anyone ever sees this and knows what kind of dates these are, please tell me in the comments, because I would love to know. But we're going to, I think what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to let them sit out between, I don't know, 1 and 4 days. I'm going to watch them and see what they look like. Yeah, 1 to 4 days. And if they start changing color, I guess I'll consider that a win. And then I'm probably gonna stick some in the dehydrator. They have a huge seed inside of them, of course. And right now I tried to pull one out with it fresh off the tree. And I tell you what, it destroyed it. It just kind of blew up in my hand. So I don't think that's the proper time to pull out the seed. So I'm gonna let it ripen a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like in a few days. But keep an eye out for follow-up video. This is all new to me. I have never done dates before. In fact, there is a ton of dates here that I just don't know what to do about. Oh, ha ha ha, this is kind of cool. So with all these fruits sitting out like this, my biggest concern is insects here in Florida. And we're gonna have insects over here. So I have been raising this sundew, which is a carnivorous plant. It eats insects. They get stuck. You can see one there. There's one right there. They get stuck in the little hairs on the leaves, and it will eat them. And in fact, here comes one right now. Here comes a little insect right now. He's trying to figure out where he's going, and hopefully he finds his way over to that sundew. I might help him, I don't know. But yeah, insects are gonna be a problem. So we'll see how this goes. If you're not on our Facebook page, go follow us on Facebook, and I'll be posting updates on there. So yeah, this is kind of fascinating. So I helped that little insect into the sundew. It will digest it. Those little juices on the hairs, they're sticky and they digest the insects. And I guess that's it. This is not what I was planning to do today, but there it is. First thing I know, next year I'm gonna have bags. I found some big 3 by 4 foot fine mesh bags that you put around you can put around the whole thing when it starts germinating. Not germinating, when the bud turns into fruit. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the terminology, but anyway, when it starts fruiting, you put it in a bag, and it's more manageable at that stage, and you can kind of bunch it in and then stick it neatly into a bag, close it up, and leave it in there for the rest of the season, and hopefully the birds and the insects will not bother it as much. We'll have to see. So anyway, I'm bringing this video to a close. It's gotten too long as it is. I was just planning to do a short thing, and there you go. I have no sense of time. I think I've said that before, but y'all have a blessed day. It's been fun. Thanks for watching.